Hi, so we're back again here in Glamour Towers with our beautiful new set, which we keep mentioning. And if you watched the last video to the end, you'll have seen that we were just about to read out the names of the fan contributors to issue 3, and then we ran out of time because the camera does 10 minutes and that's it.
Do you reckon anybody would have watched it till the end, or they thought, oh my
I
God?
don't think many.
No. It's probably only a couple.
So this is probably a real surprise to you. But anyway, so we're going to announce the names of the fan art contributors to issue 3. The fan art is every bit as important to us as like the celebrity content. You know, we really think of it as a fanzine, so the fan stuff is massive to us, really, really important. So before I announce the names, just to say, if you're an artist and you've done some stuff on Bowie, we would really love to see it. Send it in. We want to see it. We want to put it in the fanzine.
David Bowie Glamour at yahoo.com is the email address.
Right, these are the names. Do you want to do these or should I do it?
No, you can do it.
Alright, I'll do it. So, we have Margaret Young. Thank you very much. We have Chiara Bassotti, James Gillan, Taylor Chewy, Stephanie Guns.
Again.
Again, yes, and Debbie Gaze.
Again.
Again. We have Carolyn Tager, and we have Paulina Cassidy. So massive thanks to all of those. Your artwork will be in the fanzine, and hope you bought a copy because they're on their way.
What I can tell you about the fan art, we've changed it slightly this time, that 2 of those are featured quite heavily. So we had, if those who bought issues 1 and 2 will know, at the back of the fanzine we had them in a block on, was it 1 page?
Mm.
Yes, yeah, like that. But we've changed it this time. Won't say any more. There we are. The other thing we wanted to say was we've had, you've seen these on Twitter, I expect, and Facebook and Instagram and stuff. We've had a lot of these done, these little beauties, which is a poster of the cover of issue 3, and these are A3 in size. We haven't got a lot of these because copyright issues. So we've only got there's about 20, something like that. Not sure what we're going to do with them yet, so watch this space and we'll see. But they are pretty neat, I think.
They are lovely.
In fact, I think they're beautiful. And obviously this is a poster of that.
Mm. This came about really because I thought I would like a framed, you know, cover of issue 3 on the wall because I'm just so stunned with the artwork. So so we asked the printer to do 1 or 2 for us, and he very kindly did 20 in the end. So, as Andy says, what we do with them in the end, I'm not sure. We probably won't sell them, but we'll probably, you know, get them to fans somehow.
If you like this video and the last one below, you have to click the thumbs up because that helps us on YouTube. Otherwise, this channel will pack up probably because we'll get bored, won't we? Enough people like it.
Could happen.
I know our faces are pretty stunning, and I know you'll miss us terribly. But if you could comment below and do the thumbs up, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, and subscribe.
And subscribe, indeed, subscribe. We'd like to get to 1,000, we're not even halfway there yet, so guys, please subscribe. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thanks very much.
I think that's about it. Or shall I mention timescales? I'm going to mention some timescales on the fanzine as well. So, by the time you view this...
Relax.
Yeah, you can relax. By the time you viewed this, the fanzine will either be in the post or just about to be in the post. So please, do not raise a PayPal dispute. I've had a couple, and they're a pain in the neck. And what all I will do, if you raise a PayPal dispute to say, hey, you haven't had the fanzine, which you won't have had the fanzine yet because it hasn't gone out at this point, then I will just reimburse you and you won't get your fanzine because obviously we've sold out. So there's no point in messing about with it. I will just reimburse you because it takes 5 seconds. If I have to respond to a dispute, it takes really ages and it's time consuming. And you have to remember that Nick and I and Chris and Helen do this in our spare time. So it's outside what we do in the day. Most of them work, I don't, luckily. But still, I've got other things I do. So it is all done in our spare time. It's very time consuming when I get a PayPal dispute. I had one at midnight last night. So all I did was reimburse the money and they won't get a fanzine. So don't raise a PayPal dispute yet because some of these fanzines in the UK will take 3 days maybe, something like that, maybe 4 working days. And Europe will take probably about 6 or 7 working days, and outside of Europe, USA, Australia, New Zealand, probably 10 working days. If you live in Russia, or Israel, because we send to 30 odd countries now around the world, it's going to take ages. Last time Russia took a month. So just bear in mind that it does take a long time for these things to reach you sometimes, okay? But they will go out, all be posted this week, I can guarantee that. And I'll have posted confirmation slips as well from the post office, so I'll be able to tell whether yours has been posted or not. If you've bought the fanzine and paid for it, it will have been posted. So I can guarantee that. But I will have a little confirmation slip as well, alright? And we also need contributions for issue 4.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk briefly about that one?
Yeah, really. Well, I guess the thing is, what we really need is excellent fan content. Okay, so if you're a fan and you're watching this, and you've got a story to tell about Bowie, or you've got something that you just want to share, or something you want to write about, an experience. It doesn't have to be an experience of meeting Bowie or going to a concert or something. It just be something that happened in your life that was Bowie related. Get those stories into us, because we really, really need the good quality fan content. It could be a story, it could be a poem, it could be, I don't know, maybe you're a cartoonist or something, or something like that. Fan fiction even. We've not had any fan fiction in the past, but no, that's because we've never received any. You know, whatever you've got, whatever it is you do, if it's a Bowie thing and you want it in the fanzine, send it in. Okay, don't worry that you don't think it's not good enough or something. Just send it to us, and you know, we will have a look and get it in if we possibly can.
David Bowie Glamour at yahoo.com. We could do some good article fan art. Have you met Bowie, for example? Did you go to a gig that really blew you away? You want to write a review about? Did you take any photos? Even better. Anything like that.
Articles with photos are always good. Otherwise, we have problems to think about how to illustrate it. Word count's another thing. If you write an article that's about 700 words, that's a page. 1400 words, 2 pages. Obviously, we can fit in more 1-page articles than 2-page articles, so worth bearing that in mind if you're submitting as well. Okay, but send it in to us.
Yeah, David Bowie Glamour at yahoo.com.
Yeah, or just go on the website www.davidbowieglamour.com.
Did you want to talk about italics?
Well, I could, I suppose. Right. So.
Well, it's interesting, italics.
There's
a lot to know about italics.
Yeah, this is not nerdy in
stuff.
any way.
Gripping.
If you write an article for us, it's really, really helpful to me if you put any album titles in italics, and if you put any song titles. This is not nerdy, is it?
No.
Put any song titles in a single inverted comma. That's so helpful to me, because going through the entire fanzine, which I have to do before it goes out, and proofreading the whole lot and changing all the stuff to italics and putting in inverted commas on the song titles, it takes ages. So if you've done it before before you hand it in, that is brilliant. There you go. If you don't, I'll do it. But if you do it, that'd be great.
Okay, so you'll have seen the previous video and this video all in one hit, because I'll upload both together. So we will have a couple more uploaded shortly. We're going to talk about the trials and tribulations of publishing a fanzine, where you start, how we start it all off, and what we do in the whole process. And we're going to go through some memorabilia I fished at my loft. I think that's it, isn't it?
I think that's it.
Okay.
See you next time.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, cameraman.